The interesting thing about when people tell you to just start something is the fact that I realize that a lot of people resort to thinking first. And so as human beings, we start with thinking. And that can be a very dangerous thing because as human beings, we are more spiritual than rational, but we camp our identity in being rational. So we try to think our way to clarity, but you don't think your way to clarity. You act your way, you do your way to clarity. You get clearer about things by doing, not about thinking. When we think, the problem is we as human beings, we tend to be more negative than positive. We are instinctively negative, but we learn positivity. And it's okay to be instinctively negative because it helps you to survive. It helps you to self-protect. But the thing is, when you start to think about solutions, the first thing your mind starts to tell you is how it can't work. And that's why you realize that people that want to start things, start businesses, start ventures, the people that spend a lot of time thinking discourage themselves out of what it is they want to do. But people that do are the ones that actually achieve things. So clarity doesn't come by thinking. Clarity comes by acting, by doing. And doing can come in three stages, 3 layers. The first thing you want to do is to talk. When you talk about things, you get more clarity. Just talk. And talking is very, very important. And that's why it's very important for us to have people we can talk to about our ideas, about our philosophies, about our values. You see, you get more clarity after talking. Then the second level of doing is writing. Writing is so important. People that write and journal get a lot of clarity. So that's very, very important. So when they say just start, don't start by thinking. Think by talking, think by writing. Writing gives a container to your thoughts, and it helps you to see your thoughts as a third party rather than from within you. And I think the last thing is just pretty much just acting. And acting we don't put a lot of value on acting, but because we try to act right. It's not as important to act right as it is important to act honest. And what does that mean? Act in the way you feel. So when they say just start, the most important thing is, what do I want to do at this time? Not what do I actually, how should I act in the right way that is elaborate, but how can I act in an honest way? So what do I want to do today? Do I want to start by talking to one person? But a lot of people, when you think, the first thing you want to do is start with 1,000 people. But what you have before you is to start with one person. Act on that one person. So when I tell you just start means leave thinking and start doing. Start talking to someone about your idea. You realize that when you talk to one person about your idea becomes clearer. When you write down what you talked about with that person, it becomes even more clearer. And when you begin to act on those things that you've written down, your ideas will take the clearest form they could ever take. It doesn't start with thinking at all. It starts more with acting because we are doing beings, not thinking beings.